Hello, it's Chip again, and today I will show you how to boom into fast longbows. I will use this as a follow-up on last video where I go through the fast castling process with Britons. So go check that out, link is in the description. Before we start, I will tell you where you should focus on different parts of your boom to make it as good as possible. Firstly, during all times of your booming, keep your town centers busy and wood count as low as possible, and remember to make houses. First thing you need to focus after you get your TCs going is preparing for adding a fourth town center. And then you want to add the fourth town center. After that you want to focus heavily on gold so you can go to Imperial. And after that you will need to make the buildings for Imperial, and after that you can click to Imperial. Then adjust your eco and go extremely heavy on stone. After that prepare military buildings and upgrades. Then keep making military and adjust your eco. And after that start preparing your trade and possibly get coinage and banking so you can sling your allies. So let's get into the recorded game, shall we? So your first high priority is you need to make sure you have bosa firstly. But you need to queue your town centers, and every time you have wood to make farm, you need to make farm. And that's basically the base of booming. Throughout the booming phase itself, you need to always keep your town centers queued and keep making farms so that you have as little wood in bank as possible. This case I actually made a bit of mistake again. I made the wheelbarrow. I had to make the wheelbarrow because I was housed. So yes, always just remember to make houses, but don't do too much ahead your houses because you need that wood to make farms, especially at this point. But so I had to make the wheelbarrow, and I only had 3 deer, so I think I need to idle a bit here. And this is actually the hardest phase of your boom. Before your first farms start to kick in. But yeah, all you pretty much do is you just go around your town centers and always remember to queue villager if you have the food. So like right here I don't have food. Then I just wait for and then I make. But that's basically it. And I already start planning ahead here. I put 2 villagers on stone so they would gather the stone for my 4th TC, as I said in the preview. Prepare making 4th town center. Now it's slowly your farms is starting to add up and kick in. So slowly we are starting to actually make some food, extra food. So this is at the point where you need to think about saving up for the 4th town center, the wood count. And as we're Britons, the TC will cost only 150 wood, so it will help us a lot. But yeah, now we're starting to actually have some extra food, so that's around the time you need to think about making the 4th town center, and actually you have to think about the stone already a bit earlier. In this case I had the stone next to town center, so it was easy to gather, but sometimes you need to go a bit earlier and make a mining camp on stone. So now we're gonna add the 4th town center. And we're gonna make it on gold because our next goal is to get the required gold to click to Imperial. While we're of course expanding our eco and keep on making farms. After that, now as we're adding the TC and it seems that we are stacking food again. It means that we want to make handcart now. So you need to save 200 wood for the handcart and 300 food. So I clicked the handcart already. Now I actually should make the gold mining upgrade, but I actually think I unfortunately forgot to. But now you should do the gold mining upgrade. You really need to do it. So as we need to get a lot of gold, you need to put 2 town centers into gold. So you can get the maximum gold in the small amount of time you have or you need. So now we have the 4th town center going. We have some more farms. Again, try to keep the wood count as low as possible and keep your town centers queued. Now we need to already start looking ahead of when we click Imperial. So what I usually do is I queue the TCs like with an extra villager or 2, and if I see that like now I see that I have queued them already ahead and I start to have food, which means I actually have pretty close to the food amount. That means I will save up the wood to make the buildings required to get to Imperial Age. As you can see, we're getting closer, and I have the TCs queued already ahead. You still want to keep your wood count low. Remember to make any lumber camps if you need to. And now, if you look at my food count, I already see that I'm just a few tens of seconds away from clicking, so I move already villagers to stone, because that's where I need to focus next heavily. So now I have almost the food to go up, and as I'm 200 gold away, I sold 100 food and garrisoned the gold villagers, and now I can click up. So now you have to readjust your eco. You need to go really heavy on stone as you're going for longbows. And you don't need that much wood yet, but you kind of need to focus on going really heavy on wood as well now. So let's speed up a bit. So once I'm gonna be at like halfway, actually yeah, remember to make the stone mining after you click up. It will help you a lot. And now you can make also the second farm upgrade and second gold upgrade with Britons. So at around halfway I sent a couple of villagers. I had to send them from stone because I couldn't really spare from other resources, which leaves a bit of a gap in my stone production. But now you just need to start making the castles. I will buy stone. It's really almost a must thing to do, because you usually have spare gold, but you don't really have stone, so you want to buy a bit of stone to help you get the first castles up quicker. And already start making the blacksmith upgrade, university upgrades for longbows. Once you get up, you want to get the elite longbow first. Clicked. If you have the resource, you can a bit play with the market, especially sell some extra wood and food, because you don't really need them at this point after you click the elite longbow and bracer. So after you've done the elite longbow, just keep adding town centers, keep adding Wilson stone, keep adding Wilson wood, and you might want to take few villagers away from food. And also you need to kind of expand to your other gold mines at this point. So once you've done the elite longbowman, make conscription. And now you could make... I mean, it's not that important to get straight out, but really soon as possible get the unique range upgrade for the longbows, which I think I actually forget to do, but that's not a big deal. So you just keep adding castles, adjust your eco to so you have enough wood and gold, really, and keep mining stone for more castles. So you just want to make longbows, and then once you have your attack upgrades done, chemistry done, ballistic done, after the attack upgrades, start making your defense upgrades with the longbows. Now at this point you should already think about your teammates, because you won't need food already that much. Also, you usually have excess gold too, so make coinage and banking and be kind to your teammates. If you have a paladin teammate, just give the food and extra gold to your teammate. Also start getting your markets up and making trade cards already. So now, depending on the situation, make trebs possibly. I don't think you should make rams as Britons. You should ask one of your teammates that had siege rams to make them. But mainly you just, if you're in a team game, you want to focus on making trebs and longbows. Possibly if you're against the paladin civ, you might have to make some halberdiers. But just add castles. Get trebs out if you can do something with them. If not, you can just stay passive if you're not against like Koreans or something. You can stay a bit passive and mass, and then once you are starting to have a mass of longbows, start making mass trebuchets. Now the bot is actually making militia for some reason. But yeah, now that you're starting to get close to population cap, we have now around 50 longbows, elite longbows. Once you get to the pop cap, start deleting your villagers, really. You don't need farmers, you don't need that many lumberjacks. So just start deleting the villagers once you reach population cap. And also remember to send resources to your allies. Like now I have 3000 food, which I don't need for anything. It's useless to me, so just send to your allies. Also you can try get the relics from the map. And start getting trade going. Delete your farmers, delete your excess lumberjacks, and make more longbows. Right now I have 70 longbows, it's minute 36. And yeah, I actually killed the bot. But anyway, you just really need to focus on getting the castles up fast, get conscription, elite longbow, start massing the longbows, and then think about adding trebuchets or some sort of siege if it's needed, and sling your allies. That's how you want to play longbows, and you want to get a big mass of longbows. At least 70, 80 is a good number. Get your trade cards going, and then you can use the rest of the resource to sling your allies. If your allies don't need sling, you can delete even more villagers and go for something like 120, 130 longbows, possibly. You just basically delete all your farmers, just leave like 20 lumberjacks, 30 lumberjacks, and then have 50 cards, trade cards. 50, 60 trade cards. Alright, that's it. for this tutorial. Thanks for watching. Remember to like and subscribe for upcoming tutorials in this channel, and yeah, see you guys another time.